I want to take a minute to explain the significance of the scallop shell. So most pilgrims have one of these attached to their bag, and I had one early on, but I replaced it with this because this one has the cross of St. James, and I really liked it. So legend has it the scallop shell, the lines on the scallop shell, represent the different paths or different routes the pilgrims can take to reach Santiago. So if this is representative of Santiago, you can see that each of these lines meets at this point, and thus all the different ways of the Camino meet in Santiago. There's other legends that attach the shell to St. James, and there's even other legends of why the shell is significant to pilgrims. One of which is that as the ocean brings in the scallops onto the shore, and this area of Spain, Galicia in particular, is known for scallops. As the ocean does this, that symbolically is representative of how the Camino de Santiago and the remains here in Santiago of St. James are bringing pilgrims to the church. So there are a number of different legends attached to the scallop shell. Those are two of the more interesting ones that I found. But this was also used for practical purposes. So pilgrims in medieval times and over the centuries would attach this to their hat or to their belongings, and it symbolized that they were on the pilgrimage, and also they would use it to drink out of and to eat out of, believe it or not. So when they went to a church or a monastery and they were receiving donations of food and drink, they would literally fill the scallop shell with food and drink for the pilgrims, and that was the size of their donated amounts. So there's a lot of unique things about the scallop shell. You see them on the Camino de Santiago everywhere. People have them attached to their bags. Mary and I did as well. And you see them sold in Santiago and in Finisterre and Murcia at the end, because they're great mementos and they symbolize your connection with the Camino de Santiago.